Pisces, welcome to your weekly general reading. This is going to be a general reading for the zodiac sign of Pisces. It is not going to resonate with all of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. This will be for any Pisces placement that is important to you. Personal reading information will be linked and listed in the description box. Any jewelry seen will also be linked and listed. And all the decks that I will be using, linked and listed. We'll pull some oracles at the end, give you a little bit more guidance for the week. The readings aim for the remainder of November, but time is elusive. If you are drawn to the reading, that's usually when it's meant to be seen. So for Pisces, what do we got for Pisces? Remainder of November? What do they need to know? This Five of Cups has been coming out for everybody. But I'm happy that it's in the past position. So getting over some sort of stuckness, some sort of regret. Could be you, could be someone you are connected to. Regret energy, shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. Still very much focused on what went wrong instead of, focusing on what can still go right, right? Okay, Magician wanted to come out, Major Arcana. Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Eight of Swords, happy that's in the past position. King of Swords, air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. One more card for Pisces, please. What do they need to know? Lots of swords in the bottom row here. Could be dealing with the air sign heavily, or have that in your chart somewhere. Four of Wands. I also saw this in your pre-shuffle. So we are coming out of this energy. Whoever this is in this energy. That's your energy. The highest vibration of Pisces, High Priestess. The letter B and J could be important to you, but this is the high vibrational version of you. You as your true self. Very intuitive, very psychic, following that intuition. You know, silent but deadly type. But if this is you in this Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, you're going to come out of that. You're going to be back to your old self in no time. Probably even better. Probably even a better version of yourself than before. Five of Cups, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is that victim sort of mentality. Lack of accountability. She's wrapped in toilet paper asking for help, asking to be saved. Doesn't make any sense, right? She can free herself. But her mindset, her perspective is what's really keeping her trapped. So with the five here, that needs to change. There needs to be some adjustments around this sort of mindset that is keeping you stuck in one spot. Can't go back and change the past. Can only move forward. So this could be you, this could be someone else. Victim mentality, still very much focused on what went wrong as opposed to what can still go good, right? In your present position is the Magician, Major Arcana, and the King of Swords. Yeah, getting that groove back. That Magician energy is self, the focus of self, the empowerment of self. Maybe finally coming out of this, seeing very clearly again. If you were seeing not so straight before, you're going to see things clearly now. That King of Swords is clarity. Could be a conversation, communication, information. Maybe that helps give you some sort of clarity. But it's taking your power back and cutting away from, it's actually perfect, cutting away from this wrapped in toilet paper nonsense, right? Empowerment, self-empowerment. Realizing, listen, I can't change anything that happened in the past. All I can do is put my energy on what I can do better moving forward. I can't live in the past. It's doing nothing but giving me, you know, what do you call it? Digestion issues. So we need to move away from that. I see clearly now that it happened. I gotta move forward, taking my power back. Magician energy. Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands in your future energy. Look how bright and beautiful this energy is compared to this energy. Look at this. It's literally night and day. It's like going from night and day, quite literally. There was like a dark cloud over your head or somebody's head. And we are transmuting that. This is a beautiful swap. Okay, focusing on what we can do, where we can put our time, where we can put our energy. It looks like there is something new that you will be focused on, that you will be enamored with. Look how he's looking at that pentacle. He's very much enthused, very curious, very focused on it. So you will have some sort of either new creative project, work project, could also be a person, but something that has real potential with the pentacle energy. And new. And with the Four of Wands, it has the opportunity to give you stability. Also could be a relationship. It has the potential to go here. And if this is work, that focus on work and that transmission is energy, this is also a reason to celebrate. It's also giving me a Christmas vibe because of that garland. Right? Good times coming. Good times coming. Once we see clearly that we can't change the past. Once we cut away from this doom and gloom energy. Higher self. Yeah, some of you will be focused on work. I see the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay, that's why you were stuck in this. Something came to an end. But the positive side to this card, yes, it can be betrayal. You could have been betrayed by somebody, but usually it's us betraying ourselves, you know? Because 10 swords, whether this is 10 different people hurting you or one person hurting you 10 times, the first 2 swords, that's on them. But those other 8, that's on you, boo. That's on you. This is the accountability that needs to be taken. I see clearly my role in this, why I keep ending up in this 10 of Swords. I keep making the same decisions. I'm going in with maybe more emotions than logic, when sometimes your logic needs to be involved. Logic needs to be involved. It can't always be emotional-based decisions, right? Which is that Cups energy, 5 of Cups. But taking accountability for this sort of pattern, for this cycle, because 10 is a lot. 10 is like a whole bunch of time. And learning from it this time. The end of life or reality as you know it. So ending this paradigm for yourself that keeps you in this sort of energy. And moving forward. Balance. Sagittarius season could be important to you. You've been guided, you've been protected. This is also alchemy energy. Turning this gray shit into this beautiful sun-filled brightness, vitality. Right? Let's get the oracles. For Pisces, rest of November, what do they need to know? There could have been something that you weren't seeing, or you weren't letting yourself see, but you're seeing it clearly now, especially with these two. This is like not wanting to see something that's very clear. That's what kept you in the 10 of Swords. Being oblivious, playing naive, turning a blind eye to things. No longer doing that. Calling a spade a spade. What do we have for Pisces? I also see the Queen of Pentacles, so there is a need for self-care. If you're not out of that 5 of Cups yet, 8 of Swords, if you're still at the beginning of this energy, self-care is needed. Baby yourself the way you baby those around you. Take care of yourself. Focus on yourself. Water your own garden. Don't let pride get in your way. Leo energy. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. That could also be the hindrance as to why you've been turning a blind eye to things. Because somehow it would reflect on you. Not at all. What reflects on you is being able to call shit how it is and making decisions accordingly. It's not your fault people treat you shitty or situations don't work out, but how you deal with it not working out is where it's your fault, where you have control. To acknowledge something for what it is, not that great, and moving away from it because it's not that great. I often ask, what is it about situations that have hurt us in the past that makes us want to go back to it? What is it about ourselves that makes us want to go back to something that was not good or didn't feel good? Why do we crave that? Why are we obsessed with situations that it wasn't even, good? It's a weird, what does that say about us? Or me or you, And And it's like, if you can acknowledge something wasn't good, why would you want it back? Or why would you allow it to keep you like that? We have the Pisces. Remainder of November. Crow spirit, co-create with spirit. That's that magician energy. Number 17, which is an 8. Messenger energy as well. So you are being spoken to, but you haven't been listening. You haven't been listening. Yeah, the angels have been speaking. They've been saying this, but you have not been listening. You have not been following the intuition. That's why this cycle is always continued for so long. Not following the intuition, not following the spidey senses. Pisces. Remainder of November, what do they need to know? Okay. 2. Listen, blur out your ideas or hold them back. See what doesn't happen. So this is also saying speaking up and standing up for yourself. If you play small, you'll get small results. Or this is that turning the blind eye thing. If you turn a blind eye to situations, then people will think they're okay. Then they'll continue to happen because you never say anything about it. Or you never take a different course of action. You just stay in it. Do yourself a favor and just enjoy today. That is the energy that you're about to come into. Taking your power back, taking your life back. Okay? Pisces, that is your reading. I really do hope it resonates with you. Thumbs me up, leave me a comment if it does. I will see you all next week.